تيجي معي مقطعية وبنحكي واحد.
You can see here how the settlers destroyed the houses here. Look at it. And you can see also the shops, how it's blocked from the army, from the Israeli army. It's not allowed to the Palestinians also to open their shops here. The curfew was imposed completely here from the year 2000 until the end of the year 2003. And it doesn't allow to the Palestinians even though to be in their gardens, just only to stay home. And the settlers in that time used to attack the Palestinians inside their houses. This is the cause for the Palestinians to move from here. The Palestinians who used to live in this area, they are about 350 families. But nowadays there are only 50 families who are living in this street and up the Rumeda. All of the Palestinians who are living here out of jobs. No one could accept them because of the area, closed military zone and sometimes curfews. Here, and it was like a track from here. It's not. It's like a path. Recently, after we construct this fence, in order to protect our children from the escalations of the settlers, you see, it's like a cage here. It's like a jail, really, the school, because the settlers used to come and attack our children inside the school several times. They tried to burn the rooms when the students inside it. I want to use now this access to my house from here. Also, it was closed completely 2 years ago for security reasons. What I done, I used to climb from here to go to my house. And even my wife, when she was pregnant and she wanted to get birth, I carry her from up, down, then to the main street. 2 years ago also my father passed away. We carry him with the coordination of my brother in the next door by hands, and we went to the checkpoint. The soldiers stopped us and he said to me, okay, lie the body down. So I said to him, what happened? He passed away, what do you need? He said that we must checked, and he took my papers and detained me 1 hour and a half. Then he came with his electronic machine and scanned the body, and after that he let me pass the checkpoint. It's ring, as you see. When it's rang, he said to me, okay, turn back again. I turned back again and laid the body down again, and he again checked the body, scanned the body. He realized that his watch was ringing. Then he, with the back of his gun, he destroyed the watch and destroyed the bones of my father. This is apartheid. Welcome.
Why so important? Because Hebron is a special case. Now, of course, settlements are all over Palestine, occupations all over Palestine. But Hebron is a city where the settlement is inside the city. You talk about almost 400 settlers living inside the city of Hebron, protected by a number I heard from some Israeli friends that there are 2,000 Israeli soldiers there. So I go there, usually it's like military compound, always army there, checkpoints. So this is something I never saw in any media, in details. Internationals, they don't know about it. Even Israelis, some of them, they don't know.
And you see the settlers who live up, they throw, as you see, you know, bricks, dirty things, dirty water sometimes, garbage on people passing here. It's the Palestinians who put the fence here to protect their heads from being, you know, hurt by the settlers. The mosque area, and you see these revolving gates. Control. As I said, everybody has to pass through this if he or she wants to go to the mosque. Okay? 1994, February 25, we had Dr. Baruch Goldstein, who was a doctor actually. You know, he is from Kiryat Arba settlement. He came in the second week of Ramadan, second Friday, during, you know, the fasting month of Ramadan. Very early in the morning, during the morning prayer, he came from the door I will show you, and he opened fire, killing 29 people, wounding 150. The mosque, the whole place was closed for 9 months, okay? And after the 9 months, they reopened. It was November, I would say, November 94, it was reopened, and by which, you know, the whole compound was divided into 2 parts. By iron gates, where, you know, you have the Jewish part and the Muslim part. And of course having the Israeli army surveying the entrance of the Muslim part. So anybody who wishes to come visit or come to pray, he has to be checked 3 times, as you see, the revolving gate, and the first control and the second control up here.
Again, this is the Jewish side, and this is the Muslim side. Jews from all over the world cannot go there, and Muslims from all over the world cannot go there.
You come to the airport from Tel Aviv, you have visa, you come everywhere in Israel. This is the law, okay?
Okay, and Jewish can go there? No.
You don't let them go there.
Again, like
yeah, but those are here, they come to visit, you know. They can go everywhere in Israel. And you say this is Israel, so they can stay here.
Wait, the cutscene.
A cutscene.
It's coming?
Let the cutscene come. Okay, no
Until
problem.
then, wait there.
Marzel, the Jewish Defense League leader in all over the world. He is my fantastic neighbor, as you see from here. And he threatened me several times, one day I will kill you. And this is my original way to my house, the stairs from here. You see it's closed with hardware, reservoir, and the garbage. All of these garbage from them, they thrown it to us. This is as a daily harassment from them against us, really. And all of these stones, which you saw it, it's from them. That old washing machine They thrown it to me when I went to clean it from there. It's a second between me and it, otherwise it killed me. They came also in our gardens here and attacked us seriously. They want to stop my activities. First of all, they catch my nephew, the guy which he was here. He was 9 years old. They put a stone in his mouth and smashed his teeth with the stones. They destroyed all of his teeth. Secondly, they came and they saw that my wife was pregnant with 3 months, and they came and attacked her. They pushed her, and unfortunately we lost the first pregnancy. The second time she was pregnant with 4 months, and they came and attacked her again, and we lost the second pregnancy. Not only that, they came also inside our houses and destroyed everything inside it and cut all of my fruit trees from here. And they said, Arab, move from here, otherwise you will be killed. Your houses, your lands, promised from God to us.
لا مش مرتين، مرة بعدين مرتين. مرة.
يا الله عشان مرتين فرط يا.
ايش يا مجد؟ الو اكرم، احنا بكسرونا اليهود، ذبحونا، عملوا فينا عمايلهم. كل الحاره اتكسرت، هجوم بيجي حوالي 5000 واحد، الابواب اتكسرت، الاسطوحات اتكسرت، الدنيا اتكسرت كلها. تحيوم قاعدين في دار امجد وفي دارنا وفي دار الاواسمه. نعم دار امجد اتكسرنا تكسر. ذبحونا المجرمين، ذبحونا، ما خلوش ولد. بكسروا، هي اسمع تكسر. انا قاعد بحاول اصور اشي من هاللي بتصور، بس من ورا الحديد ومن ورا الازاز مش عارف اسوي اشي. انا بصور الجندي كيف قاعد بحرس المستوطن اللي بكسر. كيفك؟ بعدين نحكي معك كمان شوية، بس خليني اصور شوي. يلا مع السلامة، احكي معنا بعدين.
So this is bring to the idea of 5 people from Beit Sahur, mostly activists in NGOs and organizations, that they think that we should start and establish a center that promote alternative tourism. Why alternative? It is because alternative to the ordinary tourism, and to try to show the people and the tourists maybe and the pilgrims the other side of the story, and let them meet the Palestinian and try to let them develop their own objective idea about the situation by meeting the local community and try to understand, you know, our situation. So we are giving them the chance to visit the sites and, you know, to enjoy the beauty of Palestine, but in the same time we are giving them an experience to meet the local community and to know more about Palestine and Palestinians, to understand better the history, culture, politics, and the realities.
يعني كانت أكبر عائلة اللي هي من ولجة اللي هي عائلتنا عائلة أبو صديق. فما ضلش إلا يعني كلنا الحين يعني دار عمي 4 وإحنا كمان 6 10 وعمي وابنه 12. لا 12 واحد. في شيء اللي هربوا أجوان طلعوا على بيتلحم بعد ال 48 بعدين طلعوا على أمريكا ولليوم في أمريكا في غاد عائلة أبو صدود وأصلهم من هون بس ولكن ما في معنا أي اتصال ولا بنعرف وين بأي منطقة بأمريكا. قاعدة عند الإسرائيليين عند اليهود بشكل عام بدهم أرض بلا شعب وقديش إنه بيحاولوا إنه يأخذوا أكثر أراضي وأقل ناس وقديش يعني بدهم يحاولوا إنه يواطنوا كل اليهود هون وفعلا هذا اللي راح يصير إنه يواطنوا كل اليهود هون.
Many farmers, many Palestinian farmers now cannot access their lands to pick their olives. And we noticed that the existence of internationals can help farmers to access their land and pick their olives. So we thought, why don't we make a campaign for such a thing, to bring as many people as possible to help Palestinian farmers and to, in a way, to protect them when they go to their lands.
Now the segregation wall will pass from behind Gilo settlement. So technically all those lands you see here will be behind the wall. After finishing constructing the wall, we will not be allowed to get here. This will be a separated area and the whole village of Al-Walaja will be behind the wall and they will be like imprisoned, let's say. They will need a permit to go in and out after they finish the wall. There will be a gate. Of course, it will be controlled by the Israelis, and anyone who wants to go in and out from Al-Walaja village will have to pass through this gate.
المستوطنات يعني قبل فترة قصيرة في بداية الشتوية أو في آخر الشتوية تقريبا طلعوا أجوا على في نبعة مية تحت كانوا يجوا يهود فأجوا عليها وبعدين طالعين من هنا بسبب كان قاعد يشوا مش عارف ايش تركوا النار مولعة فحركت كل الجبل هذاك ومن هنا من عندي فيها كم من زيتونة انحركين وطلعت لفوق لعند الدور تمنا صرنا نتصل على بعض لا صرنا نتصل على بعض ونطفي أراضي بعض يعني أنا أساعد جيران بعد ما طفيت عندي أنا أساعدهم وهم صاروا يساعدوني بما أن كانت النار واصلة.
And in the last 8 years, we have succeeded to bring many tourists to participate in this campaign, which is done in cooperation with the Joint Advocacy Initiative. And every year it's getting bigger and bigger. In 2009, we received around 100 people to participate in this campaign and to help farmers.
Shebrab is an area that was controlled during the 60s of the last century by the Jordanian army. It was used like a storage for the Jordanian army, and once the war of 1967 took place, the Israeli army took over the site. And since then until the 2006, the Israeli army built a military base that was expanded from time to time until they reached a point to use it during the Second Intifada as a place where they can send soldiers, tanks to the surrounding areas to confront the Palestinian actions during that time. I remember in October, November and December 2000 and 2001 and even 2002, the neighborhood was shelled. Many houses were partially or fully demolished and destroyed, including one of the YMCA buildings, actually, the building that, or the premises that we are in now. One of the roofs of that building was fully destroyed by the shelling from that military base. 2008, a settler movement called Women in Green started to come every Friday, or every other Friday sometimes, to celebrate there, to pray there, pretending that this is called Shdima, which is something mentioned in the Old Testament, in the Torah, and trying to grab this land as it's a biblical area for the Jews. It belongs to the Jews, and it's written in the Old Testament, in the Torah.
كابتن نبيل واجبك علينا يا ابني.
Actually, in Palestine there are more than 560 checkpoints, roadblocks, mounds that complicate the people's movement, from one place to another. The most people who suffer were or are the farmers to go to their land because of these mounds that block small roads to access their properties, to go farm in their lands. And people, or the idea from the Israeli army is really to disconnect people from their land, from their activities as farmers in the Palestinian areas. Here in showing people around is any kind of resistance against occupation. For us, when you sensitize people, when you advocate to our just cause, through bringing people here around, being them or having them engaged into understanding our situation, is a very important form of resistance. Okay, is to have people open their eyes on our realities. Realities here, unfortunately, are unknown. A lot of ignorance in the whole world about our realities. And this is what I said about, our image was maimed by Israel, as we are dangerous, we are not nice, we are terrorists whatsoever. This is not true. We are normal people, we are human beings, we want to live in dignity. We are fighting occupation because occupation is inhuman, okay? And we are trying, to show our people, or to show people or tourists coming to Palestine how we live. That, as I said, we are nice people, normal, we live under occupation, we have realities here. They have to know about them.
Refugee camps, most of them were established in 1948 after the Nakba, that more than 600,000 Palestinian people became refugees because they were forced to leave their homes, they were kicked out of their lands. Now, of course, those people who left their homes moved to refugee camps in different parts of the West Bank and Gaza and also in the Arab world. Those refugee camps now, or let's say the Palestinian refugees now are more than 6 million people all around the world. So the refugee camps that were established in 1948 after the war, they still exist until now, and refugees from 1948 are still in the camps, most of them.
أنا من مواليد 1962. أنا سكنت هون طول الوقت وأنا ساكنة هون في المخيم في بيتنا هذا. أنا ما عنديش بيت، جيت هون سكنت عندهم. أنا ما عندي بيت. لما مات أنا معيش مصاري أدفع أجرة بيت. جيت عند أبوي وأمي هون عشان جوزي كان فقير ما معاه مصاري كثير وهيك، وجيت هون أنا كمان عشان عندي مصاري ديون. أنا كنت ماخذة من الناس مصاري عشان يتعالج جوزي ونعيش، ومعيش عاد مصاري مات، فاضطريت إني أجي عند أبوي وأمي هون.
فلسطين، بحب فلسطين، كانت تعمل مظاهرات زمان.
أنا بحب فلسطين.
في 79
أنا كنت بالسجن 79 عفوا. كنت أعمل مظاهرات أو أكتب مناشير، وأنا فتح عشان أنا فتح. أوكي. انحبست، أخذوني اليهود، ممنوع أنت فتح. مشان هيك انحبست. وكان الاعتقال صعب، السجن صعب، كانوا يعذبوا ويقتلوا، صعب 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 السجن. أنا عذبوني كثير كثير كثير. بعدين كانوا نطلع بس ساعة في اليوم، طول الوقت احنا بالغرف مسكر علينا بالغرف جوا، المريض لما أنا أمرض ما في دواء، ما في علاج.
مرحبا.
مرحبا. كيف حالكم؟
كلش تمام.
كويسين؟
الحمد لله.
تمام؟
تمام.
تمام.
تمام تمام. تمام من دار تمام.
أيوة الحمد لله. وانت منين تدخن انت؟ ليش حامل السيجارة هاي؟ ليه حامل السيجارة؟ ما انت بطلت تدخن. منين جايبها هاي؟
ها؟
منين جايبها هاي؟
منين مدخل هاي؟
هذا المخيم.
إسرائيل تقوم بعملية السؤال الوطني وتجهز لها في نهاية شهر.
أمي هون كانوا في المخيم أول ما بدوا ما فاتوا دغري، ما قدروش يفوتوا الإسرائيليين على المخيم دغري. هم كانوا أول إشي فاتوا بالجبات، شوي شوي صاروا يفوتوا. هسا ما قدروش برضو يفوتوا بالجبات لجد داخل المخيم. كانت الشباب حاطين العبوات الناسفة
TNT
شوارع. كان هم معاهم أسلحة محزمين بالمتفجرات. ما قدروا اليهود يفوتوا. لما ما قدروش يفوتوا جابوا الطيارات، صارت الطيارة تقصف. جيراننا هذول اللي فاتت الصاروخ من دارهم لتحت عليهم، اجوا شردوا عنا هون. اجوا جيراننا الثانيين نفس الشيء، اجوا عنا هون. دار عمي هدوا نص بيتهم عليهم، وهم في قلب الدار هدوا البيت عليهم، شردوا واجوا عنا. بالاخر يعني لما ما قدروش برضه بالطيارات، ما قدروا للمقاومين، استعملوا الجرافه. الطياره ما قدروا ومشاة ما قدروا يفوتوا، اخر شيء استعملوا الجرافه اللي هي البلدوزر. صاروا يهدوا بالبيوت، صاروا يموتوا الناس بقلب البيوت.
انا كبيره ولما صارت الحرب كثير كنت اخاف،
بس مع هذا
كثير كنت اخاف.
مع ذلك هم استخدموا الطيارات واستخدموا الجرافات واستخدموا الصواريخ. مع ذلك فشلوا ما فاتوا المخيم بهالسهولة. كانوا الشباب قويين، عندنا شباب فلسطين على حق. احنا الشعب الفلسطيني على حق. احنا لما نقاتل على حق، لانه في عندنا ارض سلبوها منا اليهود. ارضنا اخذوها الاسرائيليين. احنا لما نقتلهم بنقاتل مشان ارضنا. هم اللي تعدوا علينا، مش احنا اللي تعدينا عليهم. هسا الطفل تعب، صار عنيف، صار بده يضرب، بده يقتل الطفل. هسا احنا بالجمعيه بنشتغل عليهم على اساس انهم يبطلوا يضربوا، يبطلوا يعنفوا، يصيروا مناح. هسا اطفالنا ما بيلعبوا لعبه حلوه، بيلعبوش الا بالحجر وبالفرد. هذا اثر على الاطفال كثير نفسيا. صار عندهم عقد، صار الطفل يبول لا ارادي، ما يروحش على التواليت في الليل، يبول على حاله. صارت البنت برضو عدوانية، مش منيحة بالمدرسة، بطلت تدرس، نفسيتها صارت تتعب. الأم نفسها صارت تتعب، بطلت تعرف تدير بالها على أولادها. ليش؟ نتيجة الظروف اللي مروا فيها. اللي استشهدوا في معركة مخيم جنين، هذول هم. طبعا في كمان بس ما فيش عشان هاي صغيرة، في كمان أسامي. اليهود والدبابة صارت تروح وترجع عليه، وهو ميت صارت الدبابة تروح وترجع عليه، صار ايده اجره كل صغير 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 دقسوه.
The second Intifada started, most of the groups who are coming on normal or classical tourism, they decided to cancel their trip because the current reality situation in that time wasn't calm, and people said, why to come in a country which having war? So we can cancel and postpone our trip. But people who have more engaged with the local community and who are having their trip as a kind of resistance or a kind of connecting with the local community, they decided to, even with the political situation which wasn't so good at that time, they decided to come because they think that this is the time to come and visit Palestine, because they know that their presence is not only welcome but also needed in that time.
For people going from Bethlehem to Jerusalem, that's the main entrance for the checkpoints.
I always describe it as we are in a zoo. The Palestinian people are in a zoo. And everybody comes from outside to see these animals inside the zoo. I sometimes feel that I am like the animal, like the donkey inside the cage, or the lion, or whatever it is. Of course, we are not lions here because we don't have the opportunity to be lions. Maybe something less than lion, because lion have the maybe it's a lion because he can defend himself also inside the cage. But I feel that we are inside the zoo, and yes, many people came here. They are with the Palestinian people. They feel their suffering, our suffering. Yes, but then in the end they go to their land, to their homes, to their country, to their states, and we stay here. So we are just like a zoo. Everybody come to watch.
Now, I don't know if you heard about last February, Netanyahu decided to have this shrine, Rachel's tomb, and the tombs of patriarchs on the Jewish heritage. I don't know if you heard about that. This provoked also lots of sentiments, you know, because this is not only Jewish, okay? And this is the usage of, you have to understand how Israel uses religion, okay, to, as I said, to grab more land, more things.
Like what is living under occupation, like you can't move anywhere you want and freely. Like for example, we can't go to Jerusalem, we need a certain permission. Like for a guy like me, if I want to work here, like the local work, we don't have that good work. Inside Jerusalem and inside Israel, there's a good work that we can't go to work over there. So like that affecting our life. You know, transportation, sometimes even if you want to go to Jordan, for example, you know, if like any place you want to go, any trip you would like to go for it, like for 20 minutes it will be 1 hour. And you feel that you are not free also. You don't have independent state.
You know that they disengaged from Gaza, yes?
Yeah.
They dismantled 12 colonies, 12 settlements. This was the plan of Sharon and his new party, okay, with Ehud Olmert, to leave Gaza and reinforce settlements here in the West Bank. And then to disengage from the West Bank. How to disengage? It means that they will not leave the West Bank. They have been planning and imposing, as you see, borders. This is a border now between Jerusalem and Bethlehem. So they have constructed the wall. It's not still 100% finished. They have constructing more settlements. This is what's happening here. They are annexing the land. And this is, as I always say, this is not a security fence, as they always say. This is a wall of annexation. This wall separates, as you see, Palestinians from their lands. You know, here since 6 years, Palestinian families are not allowed to harvest. And it's not a question of, you know, deprive people from, you know, accessing their properties.
I was born after the occupation, 1967. You know, we have 48 generations, 67 generations, and I'm talking about occupation of West Bank, Gaza, and East Jerusalem, and we are like generation of the second occupation.
What's happened? What's happened? What's happened?
Don't push me. Come with me. Why? I told you once. Why? Tell me why. Next time I will arrest you. For what? Come.
And you know, occupation is not. It's not easy. I mean, to live under occupation. I mean, from your childhood, you experience violence. You experience like single soldiers, problems, arresting. Yeah.
What's the problem? I'm coming with you. Don't worry.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm coming with you. I'm coming with you. Don't worry. I'm coming with you. I'm coming with you. Don't. Come. I'm coming with you. Dude, I'm coming with you. Don't push me. I said, do not lash out too.
اتصال كوخ شو دخلي فوق؟
You know, we're all British citizens.
In the 80s, even before the beginning of the first Intifada, you know, that started in 87, in my family itself experienced lots of arrests. Okay, like my brother George, as I said, 81 was arrested, and then every year he was arrested, maybe 2 or 3 times.
I have my passport.
You can show you his British passport. Yeah. You can show you his.
Come here, come here. Look, don't push me. Ask me, tell me where you want me to go. Don't push me. Stop pushing me.
Calm down, calm down.
Calm down.
Just arresting him for security reasons, torture him, then release him. You understand? After 18 days, sometimes 1 month, sometimes 2 months, you know.
Okay, we don't have a... We can't stand here. All of you must wait on the road.
We went to wait this side, please.
No. You will wait there. This is the order. This is the order. Who's your captain?
Done anything wrong, but
we're tourists.
we're all British.
During the process of arresting, you know, from your home, okay, come with them. So you have to go. You cannot, you know, as I said, dozens of soldiers, they catch you from here and here. Okay, they run with you, they search your body when you are out of home. And then they handcuff you from this way, blindfold you, so you don't see. Then you are in the jeep. In the jeep, it's also a process of torture, you understand? When you jeep, you know, you see nothing, you are handcuffed, they beat you, you understand?
No, we don't want any trouble, so we can go.
All of you are from England?
Yeah.
Also you?
Yes.
And you?
Yes.
Okay.
If you give us a number.
What's your name?
Fahim.
Fahim. You?
Asad.
Asad.
Yes. If you
Speak
have
Arabic?
No, I can't speak Arabic.
Forget Arabic.
No,
Just
not
English. Okay.
I speak English. I can speak English with you.
Sorry, this is my ID. I work for the government, British government. This is my ID.
What is this?
I work for the British government, for the Home Office. And this is my ID.
84, they arrested my two brothers, Anton and Raed. 85 George, 86 George, 87 George, 88 George. Already Raed was for 30 months in jail. 89 me, again 89 another time me and George and Raed.
Please stop it. If you not stop it, I will take it.
Leave it.
Okay?
Basically, we've got everything else going on like this.
Just to stay here, Israel is not satisfied. Just to stay, do nothing, just stay here, Israel is not happy. That's why I say the way to resist occupation is to stay here. Okay? And I said it many times, to resist is to exist.
The map of the wall, you can see it's the black line here, and it encloses the Palestinian areas into islands. Now, part of this is built and part of it is just planned, creating essentially Bantustans of Palestine. And also here, especially around Jerusalem, which is where we're here now, the wall goes around a settlement outside of Jerusalem called Ma'ale Adumim, which bisects the West Bank at the narrowest point and includes Jerusalem into Israel and separates it from Palestine. Now, what this does is it gives Israel tremendous control over the Palestinian movement, Palestinian economy, the Palestinian politics, etc. Because essentially all of Palestinian life becomes dependent on Israeli permission. The economy becomes completely controlled by Israel. Jerusalem is the center of Bethlehem and Ramallah. All those three cities taken together make up 40% of the Palestinian economy. To cut out Jerusalem is to cut out the center of the economy. The checkpoints create long delays in moving goods from one place to another, making it much more expensive, and therefore Palestinians are often buying Israeli products. Very often the Israeli products are the only that you can buy because Israel has a monopoly on that particular item, like glass bottles, for example. So Israel creates what's called captive markets, or captured markets, where they're exporting to Palestinians, but Palestinians cannot export to Israel in order to protect Israeli farmers from the competition, from Palestinian competition, which of course the produce would be much cheaper because it's a weaker economy. The health ministry won't give, or by and large won't give permits to Palestinians or permission to export their goods.
زاكي كان حرقتي عشان اعطيهم وهم عيانين. انا اخذتهم على كوبايات حليم حكمتهم. سوري. المعلمة اتصلت في انه ادم وعبد الله عيانين فجابوا الباص، هذاك روح ماشي وهذا الباص جابه، فانا رحت على كوبايات حليم وحكمتهم. هو معهم التهاب عشان الطقس والوضع، والتنين قالت لي ما توديهمش بكره على المدرسه الدكتوره لانه سخونه والتهاب.
Hanun family, we are 17 people, 6 of us children, and the Ghawi family 38 people, 14 of them kids. So all of us 53 people. So they came on 2nd of August, early at the morning, it was dark, and they closed all the area. And they attacked us, they broke all the windows. Even we have inside our houses hostage. At that time we have international people and Israeli people, but not like as a hostage. They was sleeping with us to protect us and to protect our kids. And they came by force and they kicked all the family out. You know, the policeman came with weapons. You know, as I told you, we are civilian people. We don't have any weapons, and they kick the 53 people, the 53 people out of them houses, and we stay at the street actually 3 months under the trees until we rent the houses.
In principle, the city or the government initiates the plans. But sometimes, if the city is slow, or there's political reasons not to do it, like Sheikh Jarrah, so the settlers take the initiative. And, you know, because it costs money to do a plan, so they get money, and they do a plan, and they give it to the city. And then in a way, the city, you know, the city wants to approve the plans, but the city could say, look, we didn't initiate this plan. These are the local people who are the settlers. and then they can approve it. I mean, it has a good chance of being approved because they have all their supporters. So the government and the senators work together.
Hallo, Leon? Ja. Warte mal. Wir haben eine Palestinian NGO.
In 1956, there is agreement between Jordan and UNRWA for these houses. The Jordan gave the piece of land and the UNRWA built the houses, and we are 28 families here from 1956. When the Jewish come in 1967, after 1 month, they push the door here, push the door and go inside and take the first house from the 28 families here, because the family was in Kuwait working there, El Shanti family.
عرفته يعني؟
عرفته؟
لا احنا بتمشي
وين؟ 24 ساعة وين ببلاش؟ وين بتنقل ببلاش أنا معك، لكن بالمستشفى ما يقبلوهاش إلا ب 100 شيكل، معهاش 100 شيكل ودوها على هداسة.
And it's our ancestors' land. But this is the way they behave. What can you do? They are inhuman. They pushed a lady, and it's good that we were on her side. Otherwise, she would have her head on that iron. On that iron. What do you do then? I hope you'll write all that. لا.
Tourism by Israel is used actually for or to pass their propaganda.
Tourism also is a tool to address challenges of present-day tourism in Palestine and fight mainly against Israeli monopoly.
They try to avoid anything Palestinian, especially Palestinian tour guides, and they try to avoid showing people refugee camps, the wall, you know, anything related to Palestinian story.
So through our work, it's a chance to send more information and to let the world know what's going on the ground.